This is something that people would argue may be part of this issue, and that is the minimum wage here at $13.50. Do you think that's enough? Not enough? Why?
Well, I ended up voting against the minimum wage construct that came through the legislature because of its complexity. It zoned Oregon in ways that I thought was unworkable. People need to be paid a decent wage for a decent day's work. Now, the problem you've got in Bend, especially, is the cost of living. When the mean price of a house is $800,000, where do those service jobs, where do those people live? And with the cost of gas, I mean, you're pushing part of your working population farther and farther away from their jobs, which has its own whole set of problems. We heard this morning at another meeting the lamentations of small business, saying that with the legislature continuing to interfere with how businesses are run in terms of determining working conditions, wage and hour, all of those sorts of things, small business is teetering on the brink. That's why I think an independent governor is so important, not hobbled by the agenda or the ideology of one of the partisan parties over the other, but rather somebody who can bring folks together and talk about this. Realistically, we need to have a hard conversation about expanding the UGB so that we can build more housing and try to make places like Bend more affordable. Bend is being loved to death by people who are what I refer to as equity refugees coming up from California and other places with huge sacks of money in their pocket, and they're buying houses and driving the price exponentially. But the calamitous cost of living, high price of homes, paucity of developable land. We have to build 580,000 units in the next 20 so years. We're better at pitching tents than we are pulling permits right now. And so it's probably a mosaic of solutions. But Central Oregon definitely has an affordability problem.